What it do? You should play partner Ziggy 2 times. And unlike usual, I'm actually here today with some different type of content, yo. It's Monday. If y'all follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, y'all know that I'm doing a little something different on Mondays now. I normally do Dragon Ball Super reviews on Monday. I think I'm gonna push that towards Tuesday mornings now or Tuesday afternoons, just so I can kind of get y'all a real schedule to live with. Um, Basically, today is going to be hashtag Motivational Mondays. That's where your boy Ziggy T comes up here and I tell y'all some inspirational stuff that I either heard or I feel that needs to be said out here in this real world. And today's topic actually comes from another YouTuber that I actually follow, a dude that I subscribe and I've been listening to for at least a couple months since I got into this whole YouTube situation. I've been looking, just trying to figure out a way where I can better myself. And I ended up falling across this guy named Curtis King. Real inspirational dude. He literally caters to musicians. He caters to content creators. He caters to people like me. It just like I have a personality. I like to say things. I like to tell people exactly what's going on. Keep it real funky with you guys. So basically what he said is that never in the history of anybody, never in the history of any entertainment field, any player of athletic performance, even a person sitting in a cubicle right now, you will not get anybody, anyone, period, to help you on your journey if you don't help yourself first. It starts with you. If you're looking for a sponsor, you're looking for some more fans, you're looking for fandom to come be pandemonious at every one of your shows or anything that you might release, you want people to be going crazy over it. But they will never do that if you're not crazy about the product that you're releasing yourself. They'll never do that if you're not helping yourself get to the plateau that you wish to be part of. You're never going to get anybody to help you do anything in the entirety of the world, or as I like to say with my friends in the WOB clan, in the entirety of niggerdom, you will never find anybody that will help you if you're not willing to help yourself. This is a concept that I've been hearing ever since I was a kid. It's a t-shirt that I got when I was in college playing football where they said that you have to help the next man. If you don't notice, it says there are no weak links. This is how you have to think on a day-to-day basis to even have the audacity or the gall to come up to anybody and ask them for a piece of anything. You want help with something, you have to help yourself first. If you can at least put 2 to 3, maybe even 5 to 6 months of hard labor, sweat, blood, tears, all into your craft, you can never ask anybody for 1 red cent. It completely demeans the ideal of being a sponsor. There's no content to sponsor. There's no reason for me to want to give you the money besides a promissory situation. I don't want anybody to give me money and I have to feel like I owe them anything, and I don't even have content to push. I don't have anything to actually repercuss their exponential help. The help that they give me could be help that can help me, that could set me from being here in this apartment with this studio and being at Patchwork Studios in downtown Atlanta and recording on a daily basis. That could be that help that I have. But I would never, ever be able to get to that point of asking for a sponsor or asking for anybody to help me further my journey if I haven't even started the journey from the beginning. That's basically what Curtis King said. That's basically the ideology that I've had since I was a kid. You have to start. You have to start. There's no way anyone else anywhere can help you if you don't even have the idea down, you don't have the product ready, you don't even have the thought process to have the product correct. But this is supposed to be Motivational Monday, right? That's the breakdown part. This lets you feel where you're coming from, where you need to come from. Because there's a lot of people out there that are hand out. Hey, may I have a piece? Can you help me get my feet off the ground? It's a good idea to not have the fear of asking for help. But it's a better idea to have the help ask you, do you need help? When you're already established. Now imagine you out here hustling. 2, 3 years straight. You getting all your ducks in a row. You had the best online management that money can buy. You got good product. Your music is good. Or whatever your material is that you're trying to present, it's good material. You have, web page, you have the EPK, you have links to all your stuff, you got content out the wazoo, you even got links and bios and interviews with all these people in the world. I bet you, if you ask somebody out there that's even a quarter of the way, maybe even somebody that already has established themselves in this exact venue that you're trying to get into, they will be more willing to help you if they've seen the start. Once you start running, it's so much easier to finish it than it is to get out the blocks, in a way to say it. It's so much harder for somebody to see the inspiration, to see the dream, to see what you see for the finish line if you ain't even set up the race. You feel where I'm coming from? So this is the point right here, man. Monday. Every single Monday. Ain't no more Monday blues. Ain't no more, oh God, it's Monday, man. We got to start off slow. It's the beginning of the week. F all that. Mondays are the days where you need to motivate yourself. Get up. Go do that one thing that you love to do. Go do that thing that may be a little harder for you to get a grasp on, but you want to learn it so bad that you just can't help yourself. You're thinking about it all day long. This the kind of person that will get people to back them. This the kind of person that will have people throw them money to help them finish their dreams. This the kind of person that'll make anybody around them feel like I gave my money to a cause that's actually bigger than me. If you just a guy out here that's a bump on the log, you sit on the couch, play video games all day, and then you say out the blue one day, I want to be a rapper, and you go and spend $30 for 1 hour of studio time one time, and you make what you quote unquote think is a hit. You go get the free beat off of YouTube, and you had the time of your life in the studio. You got all the pictures in the world to show about this that you got off your camera phone. And then the next day, you asking for your mans to give you a free beat, or you asking for your partners to give you a free video, or you asking for somebody to do a promotion for you, repost me or anything like that. Niggas ain't finna fuck with that. You've been in the game for a spit. Like literally, you've been in the game that long. Nobody's gonna wanna help you unless they see for a fact every single second that you've been in the game, you've been doing every single thing that you could do to further yourself. That's just honest. And that's not talking about anybody specifically, anybody that might know me personally out here in Atlanta, anybody that might actually have heard of my work ethic or actually seen me doing any work or anything like that. I'm not the hardest worker out there. That's why I'm not on yet. That's why I only got a couple of followers. That's why my Facebook and my Instagram and all that is not to the point where it's astronomical numbers. I'm not the kind of guy to sit around and, critique every single person about every single thing about that they do. But I do critique myself down to a T with every single thing that I do. So I know for a fact, if I go and ask somebody, one of my partners, anybody in the WOB clan, for some funds, if they gonna ask me what's going on, what you need, man, what's up, what you trying to get done, if it's got anything to do with music, anything to do with these videos, anything to do with YouTube, anything to do with you guys, my social, they did, because they've seen the groundwork. It ain't a question. They know how hard I work. They know there's times where I don't sleep. I get in late. I get in late from doing video, or get in late from mixing, and I still gotta be up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go work at this crazy ass airport that Atlanta has. They know this. So when they see me grinding, and I don't ask for nothing. It's so much easier for somebody to throw you that money when they just know for a fact it's going to the cause that you say it's going to. It's so much harder to have a receipt tag on, $30 here and there for a guy that you've never even seen spend more than $10 for a studio session, or $10 for a beat, or $10 for a track. If you spent a day and a half working on a track, you from rooter to the tutor, from curating the beat to writing your lyrics and recording it, if you only spent a day doing that, you didn't invest any of your time, let alone your money. Who would want to invest in that product? Who would want to invest in that? Think of it like this, y'all. Just make sure that you put your best foot forward at all times. There's no such thing as luck. I've been told this by plenty of my coaches in my past, there's no such thing as luck. There's preparation and there's practice. You prepare for the worst. You practice for the best. And anything in between is what you expected. Luck doesn't exist. Y'all take that how you feel, take it how you want. This is my Monday motivation. It's your boy Ziggy 2 times. Signing out.